In 1988, microbiologist Richard Lansky started the long-term evolution experiment. By growing bacteria in liquid culture and diluting and transferring them every 24 hours, we now have access to frozen samples of more than 70,000 generations of bacterial evolution. E. coli, the specific microbe that is used in this experiment, has adapted by evolving a shorter lag phase and a higher growth rate. And furthermore, this exploratory experiment has yielded many other interesting observations, such as mutator strains, novel innovations, and most of all many coexisting lineages within one culture. But what if this experiment was done with a different strain of E. coli, or any other wild-type microorganism? To explore this, we have evolved digital organisms using the Virtual Microbe platform and subjected these digital wild types to a similar serial transfer protocol. Firstly, we found that all of the wild types, like E. coli, indeed evolved shorter lag phases and higher growth rates, but also found that the evolved population became highly adapted to the specific time window of 24 hours. In fact, all the evolved populations immediately started to decline in population size if not transferred after 24 hours. This anticipation effect was observed across all wild types and did not at all depend on a genetic background. We found that the details on how this anticipation was achieved, however, could differ a lot, both across wild types and across repeated experiments of the same wild type. Sometimes the populations evolve to maximize the daily yield within one 24-hour cycle, while other populations evolve to maximally exploit the medium by evolving extremely high growth rates at the expense of yield. Some experiments resulted in a collective growth cycle with multiple strains, while other experiments never gave rise to such collectives and adapted as a single lineage that uses gene regulation to tune their dynamics to the 24-hour cycle. It appears that the predictability of how microorganisms adapt to a new environment is itself unpredictable. But they all learn to trust us.